On its release, Enzo Ferrari called it the most beautiful car ever made.
But when you open her up, it takes you from yesterday to today.
The E-Type has an organic fluidity. There is barely a flat surface to be found. It tapers at both ends in a way that expresses speed even while standing still. Like a bullet, the seemingly endless hood implies power. Revolutionary. A central monocoque made of steel predated the use of such design even in Formula One. Independent rear suspension, not only helping handling noise, but vibration. The Series 2 cars have open headlights without glass covers. Between them, the enlarged mouth at the front for better cooling. And then moving to the rear, the wraparound rear bumper, and of course, all over, the presence of cool, design-reinforcing chrome. The E-Type was by far one of the fastest cars of its generation, and that came courtesy of the signature six-cylinder, 246 horsepower engine.
But when you open her up, it takes you from yesterday to today.
"44 years after that little yellow E-Type was built, I'm here driving around a racetrack, of course, in the new Jaguar F-Type convertible. And what an opportunity it is. And let's talk about what F-Type means. It really is the true embodiment of everything that is Jaguar. Two-seater sports car, long hood, powerful engine, V8, 495 horsepower, supercharged. And once again, just like its little two-seater 60s counterpart, you sit all the way at the back, just you and your passenger, ready to get all naughty. It's just so visceral, I can smell everything, the diff, the brakes, the tires, perhaps me. It's just so rewarding. And of course, you seem so much more in tune with not just the environment, but what the car's doing. I drove the V8 and the V6 earlier on here, and I have to say the V6 has a wonderful balance. Really, it's almost the perfect package. But the V8S just gives you that little bit more. It has that power just to pull you out. Come in heavily under braking, 110 miles an hour. Brake down to third, use the paddle shift. Turning in, just on the edge of braking away, I can control it on the throttle. Brake it, a little bit more power, and full power coming out. Now, that was a dance right on the edge of mayhem, my friends, but very rewarding. Tail happy, makes me happy, but it's only a mutually happy experience if you're ready for it, if you're prepared for it. High-speed direction change is actually pretty solid, but again, don't just take it for granted that the car will do all the work. Don't barrel roll it into the corners too fast. Be patient. Just get the car, the platform of the car balanced right in the sort of corner entry to apex, and then start to have some fun. Then you can let that 495 horsepower V8 just rasp its way into good use. Goes over the curbs on the entry through those S's very, very well, but it shifts the balance of the car a little bit across, and you better be prepared for that weight shift. and coming onto the front straight. If you're too aggressive with the gas, you will get this seesawing all the way out to the exit. But if you just modulate it right, she'll thank you for it. Well, that was my bit of time travel. E-Type to F-Type. Made me in my weird little way, obviously proud to be British, but more importantly, enthusiastic that car brands can still produce cars that put the hairs on the back of your neck up and a little bit of lead in your pencil. As Ben Kingsley said, "Ooh, it is good to be bad." Wore my worst shirt today. Don't know quite how that happened. Whoa, okay, that's not the way you do it. That was called a spin. Ever wonder why in Hollywood movies that all the villains are played by Brits? What does the line say? Oh, yeah. And maybe we just sound right. Maybe we just sound right. We are more focused. Oh yes, it's good to be bad.